Hi, we will talk about the most representative dishes of Mexico and Germany. The people who made this project possible are Maria, Sofia, Emilio, and me, Angel. The main objective of the project is to know and highlight the differences between two countries, in this case, Mexico and Germany. Therefore, we seek to compare the traditional dishes of each nation, knowing their importance, their origin, ingredients, tradition, recipes, and their frequency, while we investigate and discover why the current cuisine of these two countries are the way they are. Also, it is intended to know and make known the customs, the way of life of both countries, and part of the resources they have. Besides wanting to know how our ancestors have to adapt to their environment or adapt their environment to them to create the dishes we have today. All this seeing it from a local and foreign point of view.
As a representative dish of the host country, we chose the kebab, since it was the dish with which we had the most contact. Its origin is Turkish and is the result of a great European gastronomic cultural exchange. The Turks constitute a large ethnic group within Germany, which is why many believe that their current version was created by Kadir Nurman in Berlin in 1972. The original version was made of rice and vegetables. Later, he adapted a flour tortilla to wrap the ingredients. Currently, the kebab consists of a flour tortilla or a flat bread that wraps various ingredients such as pork, salad, onion, potatoes, and sauces. This dish can be classified as a street food since its cost is low. It is easily accessible and it is made with simple ingredients. As a representative dish of Mexico, we chose the famous gorditas. Its origin is pre-Hispanic, where corn, its main ingredient, used to be of different colors, sizes, and flavors, since it was combined with other ingredients. It is considered as a stuffed snack of stew. They are characterized by being a cheap and delicious snack. It is found mainly on corner stalls, inside markets, street stalls, and occasionally in a restaurant. They are filled with chicharrón in green or red sauce, mincemeat, potatoes with chorizo, cottage cheese, meat in green sauce, cheese or beans, accompanied by hot sauce, cilantro, and onion. They are cooked in hot oil or in a griddle.
As is obvious, the main differences between German and Mexican food lies in the geographical location and the traditions they have. Mexico is characterized by having warm weather and being fertile ground for various ingredients, such as bean and chili. Meanwhile, Germany is characterized by having a changing weather, since in summer the temperature goes really high and in winter it snows. The main ingredients they have are legumes and oil plants. Regarding the culture, Mexico gastronomy is based on pre-Hispanic recipes and traditions, such as pozole, being part of the ritual done to the gods. In contrast, Germany gastronomy is influenced by French, Austrian, Dutch, and Eastern European gastronomies. Similarities. Something that caught our attention is that regardless of the country or place we were researching, there are dishes that are affordable for everyone because their main ingredients are very cheap, due to the ease in which they are grown and the low cost in which they are handled within the market. In the case of Mexico, it is the corn, and in the case of Germany, the potato. We can also observe that the structure of several foods is the same or similar to the naked eye, such as kebabs and the traditional Mexican gorditas. The most important aspect that we found was the way in which these dishes are prepared. Some techniques that have been used for years are the same in America and Europe. They have the same influences, making this process or method of creation very similar despite all.
Yeah. Okay, so now the conclusions. From this project, we could deduce that the culinary art represents us as a country, marking our roots and our daily life inside and outside the country, representing them with the way we prepare and eat these dishes, with whom we share them, and the history of those we tell, representing us as a society. This helps us to get to know the country deeply, not only in a traditional and sentimental context, but also in a geographical and demographic context. During this semester, we were able to expand our knowledge about the different cultures, expanding our comprehension and enriching our identity. At the beginning, we proposed to find some similarities between the two countries and the dishes of origin. So we started with the research and found some dishes that caused us a lot of intrigue, which is something that motivated us to continue with it. Surprisingly, we were able to find some points that both places have in common in terms of their cuisine and dishes that they usually prepare and consume, despite of all of the distance, the difference in temperature, and the influences that these areas have. The most important aspect that we found was that we were able to perceive the way in which these dishes are prepared. Some of the techniques that we have been using for years are the same in America and in Europe, because in part, although we have not imagined it or found it very difficult, they have the same influences, making this process or method of creation very similar despite of all.
Thank you very much.